to Pep Talks. What are we talking about today? Well, last night I was in a forum organized by the Institute of Christian Impact, talking about corruption and lack of integrity and what the Christian's response should be. It was fascinating. A bit sad, actually a lot sad, when some people actually said they don't feel there's any hope for Ghana as a country, or Africa as a continent for that matter. Now, there are a number of things I shared there as one of the discussants, which I will not be able to share in just these few minutes. But one of the things that was a key turning point, I believe, was this. The forum asked, what shall we do? What shall we do? And I came at it from a different angle. I asked the question, what shall we be? Or who shall we be? What shall we be? Because who we are is more important than what we do, because what we do flows out of who we are. Secondly, why is what shall we be much more important than what shall we do? Because if we're going to be authentic, if we're going to be integritas, one, whole, then what we are and what we do should match. So there's going to be authenticity in our living, in our actions, and if there's going to be sustainability of that life of integrity or non-corruption, it's got to be coming from who we are. It's like catching a pig. You can catch a pig and scrub it with, laundry soap and put perfume on it, Armani one or whatever, CK1, Armani or whatever it is, put on a suit, and all of that. But the pig would put it on a stage, give it a microphone. The pig would find the least chance and run out and go and look for the dirtiest mud and just, because you've changed a lot of externalities about the pig, but guess what? It's still a pig. Who we are is more important than what we do. Number two, we do what we do flowing from who we are. If we're going to be authentic and we're going to, and if our lives are going to be sustainable, that life of integrity and non-corruption is going to be sustainable, it's going to flow from who we are. And most importantly, it takes deeply transformed people to deeply transform society. Just too many untransformed people trying to change countries and churches and communities and continents. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. And so because that was a Christian forum, I could have given examples from history, I could have given examples from contemporary times, but I gave the particular example of Zacchaeus, a tax collector, an IRA man, or CRA we say in Canada, or GRA, Ghana Revenue Authority we say in Ghana, who had been cheating people of their taxes. And when he encountered Jesus, his being changed. He was so changed from the inside out. Jesus did not ask him to do anything. He of his own accord said, hey, anybody, I'm going to give half of my possessions to the poor, number one. Number two, if I've cheated anybody of anything, I'm going to return 4 times to that person. Wow. Imagine all the stolen monies in Africa, all these past presidents and present ones who have hidden monies in European banks and Swiss banks, etc. Imagine all of them said, oh my goodness, we're going to return 4 times what we stole. And imagine what kind of economies we'll be living in. Friends, it takes deeply transformed people to deeply transform society. So the question is, have you encountered this Jesus? Have you encountered this man who transforms us when we meet him? That's what a Christian is. Let's just not bear the name and be 70% Christian in Ghana, and it doesn't matter. I just came from Kigali, Rwanda last week. At the time of the genocide, Rwanda was supposed to be 90% Christian. What is this thing of bearing the name of someone who we are not prepared to encounter, and who we are not prepared to allow to deeply transform us? No one can truly encounter the real Jesus Christ and not be transformed. So, instead of asking, what shall we do about corruption and lack of integrity, I want to challenge us, especially those of us who claim to be Christ followers. What shall we be? Think about it.